Yo, what is up, guys? Sub-Zero Arc here. Psych. Fuck that bald motherfucker. And today, it's going to be a rematch. This is the game where I played K3SOJU. Whenever I play against these pro players, I just pop the fuck off. And something takes over me. You know what I'm trying to say? I cannot be stopped. I cannot be stopped. This is the game we played before his regional match. So, you know, he's extra tryhard. One of the best players on the entire server. These fucking clowns, again, I get disinterested when I play against shitty-ass players on ladder, but when I face against K3SOJU, when I face against Dish Soap, you know, I lock the fuck in, and this is exactly what the fuck I do. No playing around, no games. This is what I do. I'm one of the best. I'm here to prove it, and let's just get into the game. And if you haven't heard me before, fuck Sub-Zero Arc. I VOD review my own games. This guy licks the bootstraps of pro players. He should do a VOD review of me. Going into the game, worth the wait. It's kind of an insta-click, and over here I hit Chogath. Now this is huge. I'm already thinking in my mind, since this is a loot sub, there's a good chance I get a spat, there's a good chance I get a lot of gold. Super high cap galaxy, and I get a free Chogath 3. And over here, I'm already angling towards something like AP, something I can do with ASOL, something I can do with Bard. And as you can see, this game takes a really unexpected turn. I'll let the game play out. Over here, I'm paying K3SOJU because he's trying to contest my Chogath, which is not going to happen. You know, I'm worth the wait. And he immediately mutes himself. I think I'm the boogeyman when it comes to shit like this. When I play against these players, it's a different switch. As you can see over here, letting the games play out, I level up to preserve my streak. As you can see, it ends up backfiring. It's perfectly okay. My mindset right now is, since I'm guaranteed a Chogath 3, there is no reason for me to not want to save HP. Now, you can also play for the 5 streak, which is already gone at this point. You know, if I lost 2-1, I definitely would not have leveled up, and I would have just played from this spot. But as you can see, like, HP is so important that you want to save as much of it as you possibly can. Especially if you know you're playing from a tempo position. You could save gold, you could build interest. Let's say I have 4 more gold. I could make 30, and then I make 40, and then I can make 50, but since I already know I'm guaranteed, and over here Cosmic Hex, a perfect pickup. This is perfect. This is exactly what I was looking for. And just let the GOAT work, man. Just watch the GOAT go to work. Again, guys, I'm going to drop bangers after bangers after bangers. I'm going to be the one to save TFT. I'm going to be exposing all these fake-ass players. Players like T-Lides, players like Froden, players like Dihua, you know, these shitty-ass players. They're not good. Don't buy coaching from them. Do not buy coaching from DPay. You know, you just think you're good at the game and you just dye your hair. All of a sudden, you think you're good. They're not good. These players are not good at all. The higher the competition, the better that I play. And it's just time to lock the fuck in. Over here, I lost another match, which is not good. My spot's fine. You can say it would have been better for me to not level and just save 8 gold. But that's perfectly fine. But I wanted to keep tempo. Like, I value HP too much, and I already know I'm guaranteed Chogath 3. So from this position, I just want to save as much HP as I possibly can. And again, just going into the mindset of HP preservation. Where I could have 4-lost, I could have done all these things, which also would have been okay. I think it would have been sometimes a better play, but I'm just fishing for these higher cost Darkstar units, right? I'm looking for Mord, I'm looking for Kaisa, I'm looking for maybe a Karma. And over here, just thinking about my items. Like, what do you want your items to be, right? You want to play tempo, you want to play strong boards. And as you can see, I hit a new here. You can say it's high roll, but the more high roll thing is me getting a spat into a sword, which makes Darkstar, and the game really starts to take off, because now I can play for 6 Darkstar pretty early. I can play really early 6 Darkstar and tempo the game. Now I'm already angling towards AP, so this Teemo is not going to be on my board for that much longer, but it's a good placeholder for a lot of things. As you can see, I'm just holding all my outs. Over here, spreading roots, instant click. I don't even reroll the other options. There are no better options. This is the best one that I can take, especially since because I can reroll both of them, right? And it might give me something good. And as you guys are about to see, Shepherd, Brawler, and this is where the game takes a turn. This is where flex play, you know, thinking on the move, playing a comp that's never been played, or it's not on TFT Academy, it's not on these websites. You know, like, this is what separates bad players from good players, right? They're able to play what the game gives them and maximize that. So you can, as you can see, because I have a brawler spat, I have a shepherd spat, I angle hard towards those two lines. What the brawler spat allows me to do is to not play Tahm Kench and to not play Pantheon, right? What the shepherd spat allows me to do is, as you can see, I'm able now, if I keep Lissandra on my board, if I keep one Alawi, I have 3 shepherds already. So that allows me to play into 3 shepherds or 5 shepherds, 6 Darkstar. You can play 3 if you hit a Sona. You know, you can play 5 if you hit a Sona. And then you can just run Alawi, Lissandra, Sona, and then a +1. You can play LeBlanc. And you can play a Meepsy, right? Don't play LeBlanc, you run a Meepsy. There's just a lot of different directions, a lot of different turns that you can go. Over here, I need Econ. Acceleration Hex is okay. But the thing is with this comp, you don't really even need that much attack speed. It's a caster comp, so attack speed is not that ideal. If you had like a mana regen one, that would be much better. As you can see, I hard angle XP here. I hard angle gold because I know for a fact that I can win if I just hit my board. If I hit my board, I can definitely win for sure. But over here, I'm just leveling. Even if I don't win, I'm still trying to make strongest board. I'm still trying to play tempo. As you can see, I play double Warmogs, which is totally fine. And I'm just trying to stack HP on my Cho'Gath, right? Over here, I'm losing rounds. But the thing is, I'm saving HP. I'm always playing strongest board. Now, you can play like this when you're in spots to play like this. There is also another alternative to where you can lose streak stage 2 and keep your streak, you get more gold. But I think, again, me being at 77 right now is just so important because I can lose the next 2, right? I can lose the next one. I won the first 3 rounds of stage 3, and that saved me so much HP, that saved me so much gold, that right now I'm just able to push for level 8. I'm able to push for level 8 and able to cap out my board. And again, I just farm the pro players, man. That's what I do. I farm the pro players. I'm going to make more dog respect me. You know, I'm going to make more dog respect me. I'm going to give free coaching to all my viewers, to everyone. It doesn't even have to be a viewer. It can be a hate watcher. But just showing you how I'm able to destroy K3SOJU, showing you how I'm able to destroy these pro players. Hopefully it gives you guys a perspective on why you should never buy coaching, right? And as you can see, K3SOJU, he played a Veigar reroll line with a Meeple +1. So this lobby is going to be super capped. Again, spats for the whole lobby, and this is loot sub, so a lot of gold injection, a lot of items injection. It's going to be a super high cap board. Over here I take dual Q, and I don't really get anything good. You know, I'm obviously looking for the Jhin. I'm looking for, I guess Blitzcrank is fine. But yeah, over here, you have to put 6 Darkstar in, and I just have to take out Rost, and I put items onto my Aurelion Soul 1. And as you can see, this is my board. This is my board. I'm running Kaisa until I get to Jhin, and this is what I'm playing. Over here, maybe a little bit of a positioning diff, but Veigar 3 is very strong. And me losing a K3SOJU, it's kind of a bad loss for me, even though I didn't lose by that much, because at this point typically want a tempo. As you can see, my board, even though I have Cho'Gath 3, even though I have Nunu 2, my backline damage is lacking a lot. Like, I'm missing a Soul 2, I'm missing a Kaisa 2, I'm missing a Jhin. So I'm not going to be able to have enough damage to really kill these boards, right? To really melt through them, because everyone is playing with the upgraded carry. You know, Soju has a 3-star Veigar. This guy has a 2-star Asol. And over here is interesting because I don't take Cryo. A lot of people take Cryo. A lot of people take Acceleration Hex. I just need Econ right now because I know my board is strong enough. I don't need more tank. My Cho'Gath is my main tank. I don't need more tank, and he already has the Cosmic Hex. He's going to be gaining permanent HP per turn. Wow, I don't roll here. I'm a greedy motherfucker. This is what I do. I just sit, and the only reason I'm not rolling is because I have enough HP to allow me to play like this, to allow me to do riskier plays like this where I can sack on ASO 1 because I won those earlier fights on stage 3. I won some fights on stage 2. So I'm able to save 8 HP. So again, there are pros and cons to every single playstyle. You know, if you lose streak, if you like 5 loss or 7 loss, you have to spike. Especially on stage 4, you have to. It's mandatory. Looking at his board, K3SOJU also plays it extremely well because he also knows how to cap out boards, right? He's playing Veigar reroll, but as you can see, when we get to the end game, he caps out with legendaries, he caps out with just a really high cap board. So you guys are about to see. This is how you beat pro players. This is how you beat lobbies that otherwise you can't beat. It's just about analyzing what's your win condition and if you're playing for a first or if you're playing for a fourth, right? Obviously, me playing like this, I'm playing for a first. I'm not rolling. I'm sitting on ASO 1. I'm sitting on Kaisa 1. I'm not rolling, right? I'm going straight to 9, and I don't care. This game had everything. This game had, you know, a bunch of different items being dropped. Again, the item in my inventory that lets me break items into components, and there's just a lot of things that you can play off of. As you can see, his board's extremely strong. I lose that round. And as you can see, I play for Vanguard. A lot of people would play it differently. A lot of people would drop, you know, Nunu for Morgana 2, or you can even drop it for Mech 2. But because it's upgraded, because this is such an easy fit, I can just sit on 4 Vanguard. And as you can see, now I have to roll every single turn because my backline is not upgraded. You know, I have ASO 1, and that's just not good enough to actually win. And I lose another round. So this is looking really bad. I just have to send it every single turn. As you can see, I miss again. So with Karma, because I hit Karma 2, now I have to remove the items and just carry Karma for a little bit before I can move back to ASO. As you can see, this game is really chaotic. There was a lot of things that could have went wrong, and me just playing what the game gives me, right? Me being able to identify what's my strongest board at this possible moment. And there's so many items that it's hard to navigate sometimes. And as you can see, I desperately need a 2-star carry. Karma's okay right now, but it's just the fact that I don't have Voyager in that makes it hard for me to keep her as my primary. You know, I'm kind of forced to do it right now, but I'm really looking for an ASO 2. I'm really looking for a Gen 2 so I can move on this Karma. I can move items onto better units because this Karma unit is very gimmicky in that sometimes it does a lot and sometimes it doesn't. I wouldn't even say it's consistent. And over here I hit Gen 2. Now my board is stabilized. And this is a huge spike because Gen 2 with 3 items, 3 AAD, 6 Darkstar does a lot. And now I'm really stable. You see, I'm even willing to sell my Aurelian Soul pair to make Gen 2 because it's that big of a spike. And honestly, at this point, Aurelian Soul is not that important onto my board. Right now, it's just kind of a placeholder for Conduit, right? I'm looking to angle towards Bar 2. The thing is about Bar 2 is that K3SOJU already has 3 copies and already have an ASO 2 here. But now my board is extremely strong. I roll a 9, I hit my board. Right now, I'm just going to go level 10 for my mech. And that would be Voyager, that would be max cap. And I'm very happy with this board. I think, especially with the infinite scaling that Chogath has, I'm able to basically make the most cap board that you've ever seen. And I think a lot of players would struggle in my spot. A lot of players would struggle to identify what to play, what not to play. They would follow TFT Academy. They would follow these guides. You know, every game is not the same. That's what I always say. You always have to play from a spot where it's unconventional, right? Especially in these high variance lobbies, especially in loot subscription, especially in these crazy galaxies, all priz galaxies, anything with gold injection, anything with that gives people free resources, especially even a priz orb. You have to really identify what's your max cap, and I think that is like the skill part of TFT. As you can see, I don't position a single time. I think positioning is a very small percentage of TFT, especially when you're locked into the hexes. You cannot really position. You can't really move your Cho'Gath out, right? You can't really move the other hexes that you have, and you have to play around what you're given in each game. And yeah, I just whooped his ass. As you can see, he instantly forfeited. And I get to do my victory lap. And this was the game. It was crazy. This was the game right before he started his regionals. So he's like full try hard. He's full warmed up. And you know, if I played in regionals, you know, I would whoop everyone's ass too. So again, this is my victory lap. Regardless, I clear him. My Cho'Gath is huge. I showed him my huge Cho'Gath and he could not resist. But that's it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. I'm going to be releasing a lot more bangers. I just want to show you guys again, I'm not a fraud. I'll see you guys in the next one. The GOAT is signing out. Peace.